What if the biggest mistake investors can make in the AI boom right now is assuming NVIDIA has to be the biggest winner? NVIDIA is still the undisputed leader in AI accelerators, and its latest reported quarter showed just how powerful that position remains. But something much bigger is happening underneath the surface. The AI infrastructure boom is becoming so enormous that the bottlenecks are moving beyond the GPU. AI needs networking. It needs high bandwidth memory. It needs electricity. It needs advanced cooling. And ultimately, it needs the world's most advanced semiconductor manufacturing and packaging. That means the next phase of the AI boom could create an entirely new group of winners. This isn't about NVIDIA suddenly losing its leadership. It's about understanding that the AI trade is expanding beyond one company. As hyperscalers build larger AI factories and deploy increasingly powerful systems, more of the spending is flowing into the infrastructure surrounding the accelerator. And that creates an opportunity for investors to own companies that can benefit from AI regardless of which particular chip wins the next battle. Today, we're looking at 5 companies positioned across this infrastructure chain. These companies operate in networking, memory, power, cooling, and advanced semiconductor manufacturing, 5 areas that could become increasingly critical as the AI build-out continues. Stock 1, Broadcom, the networking powerhouse. Let's start with Broadcom, because one of the biggest challenges in modern AI isn't simply making an accelerator faster. It's connecting thousands of accelerators together and allowing them to communicate quickly enough to function as one enormous computing system. As AI clusters become larger, networking becomes a critical bottleneck. The more processors that are connected inside an AI data center, the more important high-speed networking silicon becomes. And this is exactly where Broadcom has positioned itself. Broadcom's latest financial results show why investors are paying so much attention. In fiscal Q2 2026, Broadcom generated $22.19 billion in revenue, representing 48% year-over-year growth. But the number that really stands out is its AI semiconductor revenue. That business reached approximately $10.8 billion, increasing an extraordinary 143% from the same period a year earlier. Broadcom also indicated that AI semiconductor revenue could reach roughly $16 billion in the following quarter as demand for custom AI accelerators and networking continued to accelerate. The bigger story is that Broadcom isn't dependent on one particular AI accelerator architecture. Hyperscalers increasingly want custom silicon designed around their own workloads. Google has TPUs. Amazon has custom AI chips. Other cloud companies are also developing specialized accelerators. Broadcom is one of the key companies helping these hyperscalers design and deploy that custom silicon while simultaneously providing the networking technology required to connect massive AI clusters. That gives Broadcom a very interesting position in the AI ecosystem. It doesn't necessarily have to beat NVIDIA. It can benefit from the expansion of AI compute itself. And that distinction matters. If NVIDIA remains dominant, Broadcom can still benefit from networking demand. If custom accelerators gain market share, Broadcom can benefit from that too. In other words, Broadcom is increasingly becoming a picks and shovels company for the AI semiconductor revolution. The major risk is valuation, because investors already recognize the strength of this business. But if hyperscaler AI spending continues growing and custom accelerators become a larger part of the market, Broadcom could remain one of the most important companies in the AI infrastructure stack. Stock 2, Micron, AI's memory bottleneck. Now, let's move one layer deeper into the AI system, because every powerful AI accelerator needs something else to operate: memory. And increasingly, memory is becoming one of the biggest bottlenecks in the entire AI infrastructure industry. That's where Micron enters the picture. Micron's fiscal Q3 2026 results were extraordinary. The company generated $41.46 billion in revenue, compared with just $9.30 billion in the same quarter a year earlier. Net income reached $28.24 billion, while operating cash flow climbed to $25.39 billion. Those numbers demonstrate just how dramatically the AI cycle has changed the economics of advanced memory. The key product investors need to understand is high bandwidth memory, or cheap EM. Modern AI accelerators need enormous amounts of extremely fast memory because AI workloads require massive amounts of data to be moved between the processor and memory subsystem. As accelerators become more powerful, the amount of memory bandwidth required increases as well. That means the AI boom isn't simply increasing demand for processors, it's increasing the amount and sophistication of memory required around those processors. This creates an important investment opportunity for Micron. NVIDIA can design an extraordinary accelerator, but that accelerator still requires high-performance memory. AMD's accelerators require memory. Custom AI chips from hyperscalers require memory. And as AI inference expands beyond training, memory demand could become even more important because inference workloads are increasingly being distributed across massive fleets of AI systems. Stock 3 Eaton, the power bottleneck. Now we arrive at what could ultimately become the most important bottleneck of all, electricity. Because there is a simple physical reality behind the AI revolution. You can build more GPUs, you can build more servers, you can build more data centers, but every one of those systems requires electricity. And the amount of electricity required by modern AI infrastructure is growing rapidly. That brings us to Eaton. Eaton isn't an AI chip company. It doesn't build GPUs. Instead, it provides the electrical infrastructure needed to deliver, distribute, protect, and manage power across data centers and other critical infrastructure. And as AI racks become more power dense, this infrastructure becomes increasingly valuable. Eaton's latest reported first quarter 2026 results showed record revenue of $7.45 billion, up 17% year over year. Electrical Americas sales increased 20%, but perhaps even more important was the company's order momentum. Eaton reported that its 12-month rolling average orders in Electrical Americas increased 42% organically, driven heavily by data center demand. Its total electrical sector backlog also increased 48% year over year. That backlog tells investors something important. AI infrastructure spending isn't just showing up in headlines, it's showing up in orders for physical equipment. Data centers need switchgear, power distribution equipment, circuit protection, backup systems, and increasingly sophisticated electrical architectures. And the more power-intensive AI becomes, the more sophisticated that infrastructure needs to be. Eaton is also expanding its capabilities through acquisitions, including its approximately $5 billion acquisition of Boyd Thermal, which strengthens its exposure to thermal management and data center infrastructure. That creates an interesting combination because the power problem and cooling problem are becoming increasingly connected. Higher density computing requires more electricity, and more electricity produces more heat. The companies that can help solve both problems could become critical infrastructure suppliers for the AI economy. Stock 4 Vertiv, cooling the AI revolution, and if Eaton helps solve the power problem, Vertiv is positioned to solve another increasingly important problem. What happens to all that heat? AI accelerators are becoming dramatically more powerful, and with greater computing density comes greater heat generation. Traditional air cooling becomes increasingly difficult as rack power densities rise. That's why liquid cooling, thermal management, power distribution, and high-density data center infrastructure are becoming such important parts of the AI story. Vertiv's second quarter 2026 results demonstrate just how strong this trend has become. Revenue reached $3.274 billion, representing 24% year-over-year growth. Operating profit increased 44%, adjusted operating profit jumped 51%, and adjusted operating margin expanded to 22.6%. The company also generated approximately $1.1 billion in operating cash flow and $925 million in adjusted free cash flow during the quarter. Even more importantly, Vertiv raised its full-year 2026 outlook. The company expects approximately $14 billion in full-year revenue at the midpoint, representing roughly 31% growth, with adjusted earnings per share projected at approximately $6.70. These numbers show why Vertiv is increasingly viewed as more than a traditional data center infrastructure company. It is becoming a direct beneficiary of AI rack density growth. The more compute that gets packed into a single rack, the more sophisticated the cooling and power infrastructure has to become. And here's what makes the investment thesis particularly interesting. Vertiv doesn't necessarily care which AI accelerator ultimately wins. NVIDIA could remain dominant. AMD could gain share. Custom silicon could expand. Regardless, all of those systems generate heat and require sophisticated infrastructure. Stock 5 TSMC, the manufacturing kingpin. Finally, we reach the company that sits underneath much of the advanced semiconductor ecosystem, TSMC. You can have NVIDIA designing the world's most powerful AI accelerator. Broadcom can design custom AI chips. AMD can compete for accelerator market share. Hyperscalers can develop their own silicon. But somebody still has to manufacture these advanced chips. And that is where TSMC becomes so strategically important. TSMC's second quarter 2026 results were extremely strong. The company generated approximately $40.20 billion in revenue, up 33.7% year over year in US dollar terms. Net income increased an extraordinary 77.4%, while gross margin reached 67.7% and operating margin reached 60.3%. Advanced technologies, defined as 7 nanometer and more advanced processes, represented approximately 77% of total wafer revenue. The company's momentum also continued beyond the quarter. June 2026 revenue reached approximately NT 442.68 billion, representing a 67.9% year-over-year increase. First half revenue reached roughly NT $2.404 trillion, up 35.6% from the same period a year earlier. And that's the key to the TSMC thesis. TSMC doesn't need to predict exactly which AI chip will win. If NVIDIA continues growing, TSMC benefits. If AMD gains market share, TSMC can benefit. If hyperscalers develop more custom accelerators, TSMC can benefit. If semiconductor designers move toward increasingly advanced manufacturing nodes, TSMC benefits. That makes TSMC fundamentally different from many other AI investments. It's not necessarily betting on one architecture, it's betting on the increasing complexity and importance of semiconductor manufacturing itself. So here's the big takeaway. The AI trade isn't ending, it's changing. NVIDIA remains one of the most important companies in the AI revolution, and its financial results prove that demand for accelerated computing is still enormous. But investors who focus exclusively on the GPU may be overlooking where the next wave of capital spending is going. The AI infrastructure stack is expanding. Broadcom is helping solve the networking and custom silicon challenge. Micron is positioned around the memory bottleneck. Eaton is attacking the power infrastructure problem. Vertiv is addressing the cooling challenge. And TSMC sits underneath the entire advanced semiconductor manufacturing ecosystem. These companies aren't necessarily replacing NVIDIA, they're expanding the investment opportunity beyond NVIDIA. And that may be the most important shift for investors to understand. Because when an industry grows from a single product category into an entire infrastructure ecosystem, the winners aren't always the companies making the headline product. Sometimes the biggest opportunities are the companies supplying the things that product absolutely cannot function without.